So I'm still with my poster. I want to, I think, place my other elements, and then I'm going to try and move things around to create a few of those variants that I need. So I'm going to, first I'm going to create another text box here. This is going to be for my important info. And I have the 6th of December here. So I'm going to, again, it's this annoying thing right now. We're working black on black. So I have to double click here, bring this to 0. And then I'll see my, I'm going to maybe want to change the typography here. Here I'm going to go say for this, really it might depend on what's available to you. I'm going to try, this looks perhaps interesting, the Myriad Pro. If I had just black, oh yeah, there I have it. I'm going to try and make this a little bigger. Well, that's not bad. This is, again, perhaps it's a little too big. So it should, you know, catch your eye, but not be too big. So I think it should, it's all right like this. This is just, I'm just trying things out. So this is for my other info. And now I have to create another text box in which I'm going to place the blurb. And this should be fairly small. It's again black on black, so by now we're familiar with this. I'm gonna bring this to 0, and now I think I'm gonna also for this one use the same Myriad font. So one thing I can do is I have this little eyedropper tool here. I can click on this one, and if my text is activated, then I can eyedrop on anything that has the right format. And it's going to bring that format to my selection. So again, here what I'm doing is I'm switching to my selection tool, because now I have this red box again that says that, well, things are too big, right? So I want to make this much smaller. So maybe I'm going to bring this to, I don't know, 18 on 18. Oops. What did I do? 18 on 18. That's not bad. And I think I want to bring this, I want to bring this by the corner. I'm on the selection tool, and I want to make this a nice little pack. Now I'm looking at this closer. So what I did right now is I clicked on the zoom tool, and then I can click. But also I can always stick to my selection tool and then do those motions that I'm doing right now with my fingers. What caught my eyes is I have those words that are cut from line to line, which I think is rather ugly. So I'm going to come here, and in my control panel at the top, I have a section for characters, and I have a section for paragraphs. If I click on the paragraphs, I have a bunch of options here, and one of them is hyphenate, which means I like cut words like this. I'm going to undo this, and then everything looks a little better, I think. So I'm going to make my text box, whoops, wrong selection tool here. I want to be on the first one. I'm going to make this a little smaller. And I think there's one last step, which would be at this point to place my logo, and then I'll be ready to move things around a little bit. So I'm going to create another image box. This is now for my logo. I'm going to create it at the bottom here. Perhaps you remember what we did before. We went to File, Place, and now I have my, I'm within my poster folder. I have my logo here that is in white. The same thing as before. This enables me, so the selection tool allows me to create, or rather to move the box around. And if I want to move the logo around inside the box, I have to use the direct selection tool, and this also allows me to make it bigger or smaller. Now, one thing that's very important is that you want to keep the proportions. You don't want to go like this, because that's going to change the proportions of the logo. So you have to always, when you resize the logo, you have to maintain the shift key down, and this prevents make sure that the ratio, that the logo remains the same. All right, so I have my everything, I think, is on the poster now. So I need to move things around, and we'll do that in yet another little snippet.